Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be a general love and romance reading for spring 2020 in honor of the spring equinox and the sun moving into Aries on March 19th. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, all about love and romance, what's coming to you during the spring season. If you guys are not in the Northern Hemisphere, just flip it around, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to ask spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides, what messages does Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs need to hear about love and romance for spring 2020? Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for spring 2020 regarding love and romance. Messages for Capricorn, love and romance, spring 2020. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, love and romance, spring 2020. Ooh, Capricorn, I feel like some things have gotten messy or are messier than you guys would like. Six of Cups, beautiful. Judgment in reverse, the Hermit, Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, King of Pentacles, there you are, and the Lovers. Yummy, Capricorn. This is a really nice reading so far. Wow, your overall energy is the World. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm really getting with this card, you know, she has all of these butterflies coming out, you know, from both of her hands. This is for me, you know, you guys have been through a huge transformation and you're bringing this to completion. Again, I also see somebody who's very well aligned. So all of their chakras are balanced. They've gone through a lot of healing. You've been through tower moments and you've come out even bigger and better and stronger. For others of you, this might represent a love relationship or a soulmate or a person who lives at a distance from you. Maybe you guys are planning a trip to see one another. Maybe you guys are planning like a honeymoon type trip together. This person may differ from you, may speak another language, may look very different from you, or even live abroad, okay? Underneath that, you have the Three of Pentacles. This has been a lot. This has taken a lot of work, and this is a lot of collaboration. Now, she does have his back to him, and I always feel like he does look a little bit sad. So I do feel like at one point you thought that this connection was never going to happen or it would never work out. But it looks like for some of you, it has, and you're taking it to the next level. For others of you, you may be moving on, okay? You may have, this might be a connection that needed to come to an end so that you could bring about your soulmate. Okay, really nice energy, Capricorn. All right, and you have the Six of Wands here. This is, you know, Six of Wands is all about victory, but when it's in the reverse, it brings us to that Five of Wands energy. So for some of you, again, there was a lack of collaboration in a relationship that had become toxic, and you've decided to move on. Although difficult, you know that it's the right thing to do. Now, your energy here is the Six of Cups. This is a soulmate energy. So for some of you guys are working on law of attraction. You're attracting a soulmate. Some of you might just be very happy. You might feel childlike again, because I'm really getting some of you have left a situation that was just holding you back, taking you into, you know, anchoring you in a negative space where there was a lot of bickering, a lot of petty arguments, a lot of challenges, you know, and so like freeing yourself from this is like you feel so good again. You can listen to whatever music you want to, you know, as loud as you want when you're cleaning the house, or, you know, you don't have to worry about if you've put your dishes away or in the right order, you know, like little things like that. Or finally, you know, I feel like also some of you might have experienced somebody moving out and you just finally feel like you can relax. Or when you come home at night, yes, it might be a little bit more lonely, but you're like, oh, I don't have to worry about somebody being pissed off at me about something. Okay, that's a really interesting energy that's coming through that I didn't sort of expect when I originally pulled these cards, you guys. Now, with the Judgment card in reverse, Again, this is all about karmic justice. I feel like in the upright, you know, this can be about taking your relationship to the next level. This can also be that it's a blessed union. It can also be that, you know, maybe you guys are, you know, things are getting better. But in the reverse, it's kind of like there's no more second chances. You've given this relationship or this person a lot of chances, and it's time to stop doing that, okay? Because they're not going to change, or you're not going to change, and there's something else better for you. But with this judgment, it's like making this final judgment about this relationship, and for a lot of you, it's deciding no more. Okay, it's like, I want, you know, I need this completion. Maybe I need to, you know, I need to follow my own path. There's so much healing and learning that I need to do here. Really, and this is so interesting because I really do, my eyes keep going back to this Three of Pentacles card. Somebody's turning away from one another. It's something that you guys have worked hard on, but somebody who's no longer willing to, you know, no longer willing to live in that sort of environment, or where you're not working together for the same goal. The judgment is, you know, it is time to make a final judgment. Okay. And I feel like you're very supported in that by, you know, in making that judgment and that final decision of no more. Okay. By your angels and by your spirit guides. You guys are being held back by the Hermit card. The Hermit card is a Virgo energy. So there may be a Virgo person in your life that you're dealing with that maybe wants to hold on to this or wants to give it another go. Okay, and Spirit is just telling me to tell you guys, trust your intuition, Capricorn. You guys know, if you had to make a snap decision right now, what would it be? Yes or no? Right now, right? And that's your answer. Okay, so the Hermit card is also all about trusting your intuition. It's all about sort of doing the healing work. Some of you guys need to do your own sort of spiritual work and healing. Okay, because, you know, I feel like, again, with this Five of Wands energy, this has taken a lot out of you. Okay, and it's sort of changed, I feel like, a little bit of who you are. I feel like you've lost a little bit of innocence. I feel like I hear some of you saying, like, who have I become? Like when you look in the mirror, or you hear yourself like with petty, you know, being petty or angry, or, you know, wishing ill upon someone or something like that. And you're like, whoa, you know, I never used to be like this. This is becoming a very specific reading, Capricorn. Okay, but the need for you to go inward, the need for you to analyze what are your wants and what are your needs, this might be holding you back, okay, from making this final judgment. What's in your foundation, you guys have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is, I feel like this is getting to the truth of the matter. This is, you know, you guys are being very analytical. Again, Spirit saying, you know, Capricorn is a very hardworking, analytical sign, and they like facts and figures. And this person here, it's like he's doing detective work, and he's just going back through, you know, all of everything that's happened in his previous relationships or in this previous relationship, and, you know, saying, you know what, I think you know, there was a mistake here, or I should have set my boundaries here, or, you know, we should have ended it that first time we broke up. So, you know, I am feeling like this real analytical energy here, that you're taking this analytical approach to this relationship and to your healing and to your moving on. And I really like this because, you know, these birds, they're holding, you know, they're seeing the big picture. This is not a traditional reading of the Seven of Swords, because I'm really not getting that. Well, in a way, I think you're starting to see how this toxic relationship, whatever it was, it may have been with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, how much it took out of you financially. Maybe it took, you weren't doing your job well because you were going to work because you'd been fighting all night, or crying, or, you know, just feeling emotionally drained. So I think you're starting to realize that, you know, the repercussions or the toll that this was taking on you wasn't really worth it. Okay, I've talked about this Five of Wands energy a number of times. It's just a toxic relationship. There's no order. It's like fighting, it's bickering, it's stupid, it's angry, it's frustrating. You know, it's two people losing sight of, you know, why are they even really arguing? Somebody might just be saying no, or being aggressive, or just want to be contrary just because, you know, and just because they're against that person, or maybe you found yourself in this energy, and that's not who you are. You guys are being crowned by the King of Pentacles. This is your energy, your need for stability, your need to get your work life and your health back in order. You know, you guys have so much to offer and you're such good, nurturing partners. And I always say this about my Capricorns, but you guys are like a fine wine and you get better with age and you need that stability and you want that in life. And that's what you give out. And so again, that what you give out is what you guys should receive. And it's time to really go back to you. It's time to get back into you, Capricorn. Who are you? Healthy, aligned, healed. Because what's coming to you is union. Okay, this is the Lover's card. This is Gemini energy. This is a huge decision, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It's, you know, that soulmate type energy. All right, even twin flame energy. I mean, it's really nice. So you have beautiful things coming to you. So I really do feel like you need to move out of this. You know, now for some of, not all of you, is it going to be a separation? It could be repairing a relationship, okay? Where, you know, you guys are able to, you know, to collaborate and work together and you kind of bring, you know, bring a maturity to this relationship where, you know, the fighting and the bickering stops. Okay. So it doesn't mean that, you know, for all of my Capricorns, if you're in a relationship and, you know, you don't want to leave this person or you don't want this person to leave you, but there might be things that you can work on that can heal this relationship or take it out of troubled waters. For others of you, this is talking about a past relationship and there's that need to heal that, okay? And Spirit is just reminding me, telling me to tell you again the importance of seeing how unhealthy it was for you, how much it was taking from you. Ta-da! Ace of Cups. I love it. Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. Exactly what I was just saying, right? The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Yeah, so again, having an epiphany. The Ace of Cups is also all about that self-love, refilling your cup if you're tired and you're exhausted. If you're worn out from all the fighting and the bickering and the pettiness. Ugh. You know, get out, move out of that energy as fast as you can. The Moon. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces person or you might have Pisces or Cancer in your chart. Powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So again, everything I just said, you know, this understanding how much it's taking out of you, understanding what's going on, seeing the situation for what it really is, coming out of confusion. So that's either moving on or having a good, you know, good long hard talk with your partner about your expectations and what you can and will put up with, okay? And how you guys, I mean, that's a compromise because that sounds so, you know, authoritative to put it that way. And then letting go of worry and fear. If you guys are on your own, understand that there's somebody out there coming towards you, this Lover's card. There's some sort of union, some sort of balance that's coming towards you, okay? So really, really nice. There's a lot of water in this chart. 3 of Winter. Oof, yeah. So this is heartbreak. This is sadness. This is disappointment. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness will heal with time. So for some of you, this is a separation. For others of you, you may have found out information about your partner that was really hurtful. Okay. And, you know, Spirit is saying there is a possibility, you know, to rebirth or to renew your current situation, but you will have to do some healing. Okay. But the good thing is understanding the truth of this situation. And then you get balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So for some of you guys, you are going to be healing from this situation with your partner. For others of you, you're going to be doing it on your own, okay? But it's absolutely beautiful because there is this beautiful union that's coming towards you, okay? And if you're not, if not, then it's this union between you and your higher self, you feeling whole again. All right. But I love that. And that's that Temperance card, you know, taking the middle road, maybe taking a step back, maybe taking time apart from one another. Or this is just healing and balancing yourself so that you can allow new love to enter your life. Really, I like this. All right, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is interesting because it comes up next to the 3 of Swords. And a lot of times with the 3 of Swords, it has to do with your, you know, family issues going back to being a child, that original trine. Okay, so here we do have this big, beautiful bear, but it can go back. It can be, you know, something that happened in your childhood. Remember, we learn about love and relationships from the first relationship that we see, okay, or that we don't see, you know, but between our parents, you know, mother, father, and child. And so it's really important to go back and, you know, do some shadow work, and also go back and look and see what has affected you in, you know, and what affects your current relationships. For others of you, it may be holding on to, or it may be, you know, genetic ties to the past, you know, genetic memory. It might have been something that happened to you in a previous life. Spirit is saying some of you might need to do some soul retrieval meditations. And then also some of you might have to do some cord cutting, okay, with either somebody from your past or a past life. And there's some really nice cord cutting meditations you can find on YouTube. And, you know, it really is helpful to get some selenite. Selenite's very, very good for cutting those cords, energetic ties to toxic people or situations that hold you back. All right, so really interesting messages coming through here for you guys, Capricorn. All right, so let's go ahead and see what additional messages we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs regarding love and romance. Worth waiting for. Ooh. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, so for those of you who are single, or for those of you who are in separation, this is worth waiting for. Don't try to rush anything. And that's true here with this balance card and this patience. Make sure that you do the healing that you need to. Make sure you get back into your healthy place, a balanced place, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. All right, but it does look like there's something really beautiful coming towards you guys. So we're going to go ahead and pull additional messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for love and romance, spring 2020. That's the first one. I know what message that is. Yep. It resonates with everything I was just saying to you guys. All right. I love this. So your first message out was here. Look at that. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So yeah, some of you guys are walking away from a situation that just became too toxic. For others of you, you are reworking the contract you have with somebody. It's a verbal contract about what your expectations are in this relationship, what you're willing to put up with, and et cetera, and coming to a compromise with your partner. Remember, it's not all one-sided. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Yeah, so forgive yourself, forgive others. For some of you, you are forgiving your partner for a third-party indiscretion here. Okay, but you cannot move forward if you always hold on to that, or you're stuck in the past or anchored in that. Okay, you also do need to forgive your parents. Okay, look at that. Forgive your parents. Forgive yourself. I love that. I didn't even realize how that came out right next to each other. Look at that. Forgiveness, forgiveness. Thank you. All right. And then you guys get this one. Final message. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Yeah, and that goes back to what I was saying to you about that hermit energy that's blocking you. And it came through very clear. Spirit was saying, trust your intuition. Okay, make sure that you're not making decisions like based in anger or on guilt, or maybe somebody's trying to get back with you. They want to renew the relationship, but if you can't, if you are not able to forgive them, then it's time for you to move on, okay? If you've been trying and trying, you know, this judgment in reverse is saying, this is it. You know, you have to make this judgment. It has to be the final call. No more, because there's something really awesome waiting for you, okay? But if you do feel like it's something that you can forgive and you can work through, make sure that you're just being true to yourself and trusting your intuition. All right, my Capricorns, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for listening, for all the love and support you guys show this channel. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.